Real quick, thank you guys. The road to 500 has not been as long as we thought. It's been a goal of ours. You guys have made it almost a reality. Thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. It means more than you know. Let's keep growing the community. Let's keep growing the game. Back to the video.
To the Batmobile.
What is going on, my doe brothers, my doe sisters? Welcome back to the Jetson Fleet. My name is Jerry the Tree Whiz. Today we're going over what the buck. I've got a spicy, juicy, flavorful secret that you are going to want to get in on. It is so spicy and it is so much fun. This game mode probably made you laugh if you jumped into a match not knowing the rules, if you just used your regular deck. I thought it was going to be bucks spawning from both sides. No, way more creative, way more fun, and way more frustrating, but it's fun, so stick with it. If you get frustrated, it's like a totally different game, but that's why I love the brawls. They really are crazy. And you know what I love to do on this channel. With the Greevil Gauntlet, we created the monstrosity that wrecked the respawn brawl. So how are we going to wreck what the buck? Let's find the things we can do to hack this game mode. You can see right now I've got 2 piranha tanks down. I'm going to tell you how to hack this game mode. Let's first jump out real quick and talk about how this game mode works before I give you the ultimate secrets so you can win the challenge. I have been doing a lot of testing. I've lost a lot because I've been testing what most cards do, even down to the Yeti. So the Yeti for 7 doe, he will still come in as a Yeti, but then when he becomes a troop card, he becomes a buck. So what happens in What the Buck is any troop card that's played becomes a buck. So if you play the bunch of piranhas for 4 doe, you're going to get 5 bucks. So if I did that, they would come in at level 6. If I did it with my Yetlings, I would get 3 bucks at level 8 for only 3 doe. So you can see the cards that I've got in this deck are extremely useful. There are a lot of very useful cards in this, so leave it in the comments. I know you guys have came up with some wild strategies, but the one that I'm going to go over here is actually using Sleight of Hand and Vanish. And here's why. So any card, actually, we'll save that for the gameplay. So as you can see, going down one more time, any spell is going to work just like the spell would work. The artifacts are going to work just like the artifacts would work. But if I played this spell Grounding Rod, it's going to be a level 9 buck, which is a decent play for 2 doe. But for 2 doe, you could also have your Piranha Surprise, which can be played anywhere on the map. Yetlings is a great card. Piranha Surprise. I've tried so many different variants of this to see what feels the strongest. I haven't finished the challenge yet because I want to find a way to break the challenge. But what is working for me? Let's jump into one of these replays. If you've ever played a Killbot Vanish deck or any one of these Vanish decks, you will know how Vanish works. So by that same token, if you steal a piranha from the bunch of piranhas, you're going to get the bunch of piranhas back. This works the same way in this game mode. So what I do is I use Sleight of Hand to get the bunch of piranhas or the piranha tank back in my hand, and then I use Vanish to take one of those troops and be able to play that card twice as fast, sometimes 3 times as fast because of Sleight of Hand. So I think we're going to steal this off the left side. I kind of like taking them off the left side. It's just the vibe I've got going. And if you take one of them that's been damaged, you get that card back, and you're okay. So I've got Vanish in my hand. There, we just used it on the one on the left side, so now we have Piranha Tank again. So this is a spawner that we're fighting for. The Porta Potty is going to be something that spawns bucks, is what I believe. And I've been having luck in this with spawners. I tried Beehive. Beehive is not what you need. You need to get multiple Piranha Tanks down, and you can do that using Vanish. Shutdown is another good card. Barrier is almost a necessity for certain times. Taking control over when your opponent uses rage is powerful, but you see what I'm doing here is really just swarming them. I'm making sure to keep using Sleight of Hand. Next replay. So when using Sleight of Hand, it only works if you are focusing. You can't just try to grab the buck and play the card. You have to pay attention to which buck you use Vanish on. The Sleight of Hand becomes handy because you can get the bunch of piranhas back in your hand or the piranha tank back in your hand. So you're making sure to get massive doe value out of using the Vanish to play these cards again. The mines are massive value and amazing for cycling. There I just used Sleight of Hand to change the cards in my hand, but really I just wanted to get to Vanish so that when I play, that was a bunch of piranhas. Now I'm going to grab one of those bucks and I have them again. Yep, so now we have the bunch of piranhas back in our hand, which is incredible. These matches have been so much fun once I started winning. It's very frustrating to lose. I tried out some Bloodthirst decks, which were difficult. I tried out some decks where I used Invisibility and Bloodthirst, some crazy troll decks. I really thought I was going to get a Bloodthirst Buck deck. If you could give me some replays of this challenge using Bloodthirst, I would love to see that. I had some decent matches, but I couldn't get a consistent enough deck to bring it here to you guys. But this deck I have been getting wins with. Your strategy is use Vanish on the bunch of piranhas, or preferably use it on one of the bucks that comes out of the piranha tank, and spam piranha tanks, and then go for gold, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, who I will love for my entire existence, from the bottom of my heart to the top of... Oh, if you've watched this far, we're trying to reach 500 subs. It'll be awesome. So thank you guys for being a part of this channel. You guys are the channel. This is your channel, the Jetson Fleet. Seriously, thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you guys. Peace.
To the Batmobile.